Good morning, my loves. I started this at 11:11 a.m., which is quite fitting, considering my twin flame and I are in full union, and happier than we've ever been in the history of ever, and madly in love with each other at a point where everyone is noticing how happy we are and how miserable they are. So I thought I would make a little public service announcement to anyone who's ever wished to know my story. You will know it. In fact, there's a reason I've been targeted as much as I have been my entire life. You will know my story. And that's exactly what a lot of people, like my parents, are hoping you don't ever get to hear. So, to every single Burgundy in the world, to every single karmic, distorted feminine mother, honestly, I want nothing to do with you. I hope you leave my life. I hope that you have an eternity filled with the man that you fought so hard for. You know, my mom used to tell me when I was a little girl, her child, her own flesh and blood, she used to tell me, the oldest of 3 children, I will always choose your dad over you. Always, always, always. I can at least, as a child, remember on a handful of occasions, my mother telling me that she would choose a military drill instructor, a man who was in the army, in the forces, and he was literally abusive to me every single day as I was growing up. Every single fucking day, this man abused me. And he adopted me when I was 2. He's not my real dad. My real dad signed over papers for me to go just be with my mom, the witch. My real dad, my biological father, was so targeted by my mother and hated by her and my grandmother when she was alive that my real dad just signed over papers, just said, I don't want anything to do with this. I can't handle this anymore. And my mom just wanted to take me away from him, so she did. She got him to sign over papers, sign over rights. Never wanted a thing to do with me, my entire childhood, my dad, my real dad, or that's what I was told. I think it's time my story gets told. Hello, Queen. I can't wait to tell you my story. So when I was 2, I was adopted by my stepdad, who was in the army, military drill instructor, you know the type, head honcho, way up there, one of the most fierce, loyal military machines that can ever be made. He was literally a weapon for the US government. And every single day he targeted my innocence. Every single day I was abused. Every day. The kind of violence that most girls, I don't think ever get away from, get back from. I think that it's honestly, like my boyfriend and I were talking about this recently, and it's kind of shocking how neither he nor I are so mentally gone. Like, we don't understand how we're not so fucked up in the head. It's only a God thing. It can only be a God thing. I had multiple personality disorders. I say had, I don't know if you ever really get rid of that, but my trauma was so bad as a child that I compartmentalized part of my being. I was stunted at like a 7-year-old. I was stunted at a 17-year-old. There were arrested development, like personalities of mine that were so traumatized. I was stuck there for so long. And people don't understand that that is a big, big daddy issue that I have, and why I've brought in all these horrific, heinous, abusive men into my life as an adult and as a woman. And as a woman who's homeless on the streets, I'm telling you right now, this has a lot to do with the female population being homeless right now. And honestly, I want to share my story. I want to. I don't fucking care who I offend. Bitch, I hope I offend my mom. I hope I offend my dad. You should both be rotting in fucking prison, not coming to me in dreams. Both, well, at least my mom has come to me in dreams 2 nights in a row. Fuck you. Fuck you. Absolutely fuck off. Rotten hell, bitch. I honestly hope you do. To my mother, that was never a mother. Bitch, I don't have a mom. Never did, never will. I had a woman who was willing to sell me to the highest bidder. And that highest bidder, it was a 2-for-1 special. That's how abuse happens in these relationships. That's how abuse happens in families. like a wolf. He was preying on me, and it was a 2-for-1 special. If he gets me, he has to put up with her, and that's fine. That was fine. That was the agreement. I'm going to give you my daughter. You can do whatever you want to her, and I get a really nice, cushy lifestyle. You leave me alone. I get this entire nice freaking lifestyle. I get to live rich and fancy. I get a really handsome man on my arm. Everybody's coveting my marriage. Everybody wants the hot guy, the hot military man that's at the top, and this big bad fucking wolf. He's a fucking wolf. And you know what? I think I'm just about fed the fuck up. My mom told me on a handful, and look, I hope everybody's watching my channel. I hope my entire family watches. I hope the extended family gets to hear this on public broadcast. My entire life, my entire childhood, from the age I was 2 to 18 years old, I was abused every single fucking day by a tyrant. And no, I'm not going to shut up. Why would I? Now that things are finally going my way, now that I've met the soulmate of my dreams, literally the man that I have dreamt about for 14 years, I finally have him in my life, in my dreams. He was fucking paralyzed and in a coma for 3 months because we have been targeted, both of us, by 2 witch families. And I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna share my story. Why not? What else do I have to live for? What else is there if not love? What else is there to live for if not getting the fucking truth out? So anyway, this heinous mother of a mom of mine has showed up 2 times in my dreams. I've not seen this bitch since 2021, and I never want to see her ugly mug again. Ever. Yes, that is correct. Hi, name's Jenna, and I approve of this message. I never want to see her disgusting energy ever again in my dreams, period. My spirit guides better fucking get that memo right now. Stay the fuck out of my dreams. Stay the fuck out of my phone. Stay the fuck out of my emails. Stay the fuck off my live stream. Stay the fuck out of my thoughts. Stay the fuck out of my union. Stay the fuck out of my life. There's a reason I don't want anything to do with Tweedledee and Tweedledum. My mom, on a handful of occasions when I was a child, told me, I will always choose your stepdad over you. Always. I will always choose him. I don't care that he's abusing you. I don't care that he's literally physically assaulting you every single... I don't care. I don't care. No, honey, it's my husband. I have to choose my husband. Congratulations, honey. You and him deserve each other. Congratulations. You now have him for the entire afterlife. Congratulations. You sold your soul to the devil. Congratulations, I want nothing to do with you. Congratulations, neither of your children want anything to do with you. Congratulations, an entire coven of people who have been working for you, devils, want nothing to do with you. Congratulations. I've already seen defectors come to me. I've already seen people leaving these goddamn train wrecks of parents that I have coming to me saying, oh no, honey, I'm not in their life anymore. They're already done. They're already done. You don't even know. You don't even know the half of it. I have not talked to any family. I have not talked to any of my I've not talked to anybody in my family or seen them since 2021. I've talked to my mom a few times, but I've never seen her in person. And I'll tell you what, we have friends that have come to me and been like, oh, honey, no, I'm already done with them. I'm done with them. I can't do it. It's too much. These people are about to be outed for who the fuck they are, honestly. My mom sold me to the highest bidder and had a really nice, cushy lifestyle to prove it. She got left alone. Never once hit. Never once talked down to. Never once even looked at in a wrong way. In fact, he was actually quite threatened by her and always scared of her. But me, here I was, handed over on a silver platter. And not until I've met my twin flame about 3 months ago, back in May, I met my twin, my real, true, divine counterpart, the one that I have dreamt about for 14 years. Not until I met him. And I knew what real love was. Did I see how bad? How bad? my childhood was. This bitch has the audacity to show up in my dreams 2 nights in a row. The fucking audacity. I hope every last person on the planet asks how she got her money. I hope every single person asks how she went from nearly like tens of thousands of dollars in debt, almost so much houses, and how you can go from that much debt to having all your debt paid off, all these really fancy lifestyles, these vacations, these big, I wish people would start asking the fucking questions. I wish people on this planet would really start looking at the ones we exalt and we worship. Celebrities, pastors, these spiritual gurus. I wish you'd take them off the goddamn pedestal and really look at the content of character. Who are you supporting? Who are you subscribing to? Who are you liking and sharing? And who are you giving money to? Who are you donating to? Who are you giving to? And what cause do you give? What cause do you give to, guys? Because I'll tell you right now, there are some worthy of giving to. There has to be. We give and we receive. So there definitely has to be someone that we give to, something we give to, a cause that we give to. But who, though? I give to God what is God's and Caesar what is Caesar's. And I'll tell you right now, my parents were the most abusive assholes on the entire planet, and they've got what's coming to them. Karma. Every last time I have ever been abused by my dad has been counted by angels, handed over on a silver platter to feed the beast, to feed the war machine, my energy to feed the war. Then if they want war, finally, I know the real true warrior. Finally, my Aries husband, oh, thank God. Thank God for that man. Finally, I'm here for war. And so is he. Finally. So I know exactly what is coming. And not only do I welcome it and expect it, I'm actually quite thrilled about it. Not only will my name be in lights one day and I'll have a fucking book, but one day my pain, my tears will be turned into my abundance, because that is what I deserve. I was the one tortured. I was the one hit every single day. I was the one gossiped. I was the one bullied. I was the one slandered. I was the one that had libel against her. I was the one. Entire fucking witch covens were formed to stop. So of course I deserve to have more money in my bank account than $8. So I'll tell you right now, Mama Bear, you can rot the fucking hell. I'll tell you something you're not getting. The healing from me and the spiritual protection from my husband. I'll tell you that right the fuck now. Not only am I 100% knowing this, he agrees with me. A man who can see through the veil. A man who every single man covets his ability to protect himself, covets this divine union that we have, the sacred divinity that he and I share, the energy for days that we share. There are so many jealous, envious people on the planet that envy me and my twin flame together. And you know what? Honestly, good, you're paying attention. You should be fucking jealous. You should be jealous that you missed the boat. You didn't choose love. You chose the world of materiality. You didn't choose God. You didn't seek first the kingdom of God. You sought first the kingdom of your own fucking asshole. You sought first the kingdom of materiality, vanity, money. Cool. Will your money save you now in the fucking afterlife? Will your money save you now in the end times? Because all you have to do, honey, is turn on CNN and see freaking UFOs and World War III starting up. Will money save you then? Will your military drill instructor husband save you then? I didn't think so. I didn't think so. Stay the fuck off my stream. Stay out of my life. Stay out of my life. Stay out of my dreams. Stay out of my everything. And do not for 2 seconds get it twisted thinking you're going to touch my husband in any way and send any sort of attacks my way, because hunty, that shit is coming down the pike. I'm sending it back 1,000-fold. My divine union is so protected by God, by this truest source of love. That divine union is so hella protected. And the beautiful people that follow me, the ones that watch me, the ones that have supported me, oh man, my mom has no fucking clue what's coming in. Maybe she does. Maybe she can feel it. Because in the dream last night, she told me my dad's going to jail. I don't know if that's literal or metaphorical. I don't give a shit. Spiritual jail is a thing. And anyway, I remember telling her when she was like, but he doesn't deserve it though. But he doesn't deserve it though. And I said, yes, the fuck he does. I don't care about whatever crime he's going to jail for. I care about the other crimes that I know will get his ass in spiritual prison. So listen to me. Hear me on this. Hear me on this. Keep my gorgeous name out of your ugly mouth. Period. This girl doesn't deserve homelessness. This beautiful, sacred, divine, chosen child of God no longer deserves to be homeless and starving. Look, I mean, technically I'm not starving, but I have no food in my fridge. I haven't eaten in days. Why? I have $8 to my name. There has to come a point where a lot of people start asking themselves, is there something more sinister going on? Is there something going on behind the scenes as to why there are so many homeless people on the planet right now? Why so many people live in lack? Why so many people are afraid to tell their truth? What are we afraid of, guys? Are we afraid of death? Are you afraid of persecution? I'm not afraid of shit anymore, honey. I'm not afraid of my mommy. I'm not afraid of my daddy. I'm not afraid of those two working together with a whole fucking coven. I'm not afraid of an army, honey. I'm not afraid of 8 billion people coming at me with pitchforks. Bet. I get stronger. I get more beautiful. I get more amazing blessings the more you do. I am so divinely protected. So anyway, dear mom and dad, rot in hell, both of you. Dear mom and dad, for the rest of eternity, you two deserve each other. Congratulations. Dear mom and dad, you were never a mom nor a dad. Dear mom and dad, with friends like you, who needs enemies? Dear mom and dad, stay the fuck out of my marriage, stay the fuck out of my life, and stay the fuck off my live streams. Dear mom and dad, do not be surprised when you get 1,000 times more than this if you keep trying it. Keep my name out your mouth. Dear mom and dad, let go of every single innocent person in that family. Just like Moses would go up to Pharaoh and be like, bruh, you need to really chill out. You need to sit the fuck down. God has another thing coming for you, Pharaoh. And Pharaoh would be like, yeah, right. I'm not letting these people go. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Fuck your God. That's what Moses had to deal with. And I also, too, understand innocent people are living in the coven made by my mom and my dad, the most two powerful people on the planet. It used to be in my world. Now I know the most two powerful people in my world. So, dear mom and dad, don't ever call yourself that ever again. I do not have a mom, nor do I have a dad. Dear mom and dad, my biological father, the one that gave me up for adoption, the one that my mom told me for my entire childhood wanted nothing to do with me, he called him the devil and called me the devil's spawn. So many times with a lot of my clientele, a lot of my masculines that come to me for help and coaching. You would not fucking believe how many men are being targeted the same way that my mom, a witch bitch, used to treat my beautiful, gorgeous, divine father. You have no clue how many men come to me with the same fucking problem. The thing is, with my dad, he signed over parental rights, handed me right over to the devil himself. And you know what? I knew it. I knew that my dad, my real dad, I knew that he regretted that a lot. So he took me in when I was 18. I was kicked out. My mom kicked me out of the house the day after high school graduation. Literally, she had dates on the calendar. Days literally counted on the calendar. 99 days till Jenna is out of my house. 98 days till Jenna's gone. 97 days till Jenna's gone. Just to make everyone hate me, the vile, disgusting devil of a girl. Day after high school graduation, I packed up my shit because I was kicked out of the house. I had $300 to my name. I had a car that barely ran. And I drove 750 miles to go live with my biological father. He was so apologetic. He was so sorry. He knew what had been happening to me. Who else gets kicked out of the house by their own mother? Anyway, he was married with kids. And he said, it's okay. I really want to get to know you. Come over here. And I mean, you'll have to sleep in a bunk bed. Is that cool? Yeah. I was fine sleeping in a bunk bed with my little sister. She was on the top bunk, 14 or so, and I was 18. And I was like, okay, sure. That's not a big deal. At least I have a fucking bed. So my mom is a train wreck. My mom's been nothing but a demon my entire life. And I've been quiet about it. But I think it's war now. And you know what I think? I think I'm on the right side. And I would be willing to risk everything for it. I would be willing to risk everything, including my life. I would sleep under a motherfucking bridge with pennies to my name because I know that I'm on the right side of things, because I know that I work for God, period. So the hatred I have, it's not even really the hatred for her. It's the audacity that she keeps trying it with me. I have watched this woman ruin everyone's life. People wondered why. Why, Jenna? Why are you leaving your mom to go sleep in a car? Why are you leaving your entire family to go live in Arizona in the summer heat in the middle of a fucking sardine can with no air conditioning? You're going to do that with no money, not able to eat for an average of 7 to 9 days. You're going to do that instead of just go back to your parents, go back to your family, go back to that. Yes. I'll be damned. I'll be damned quite literally if I ever went back to my mother. I'll be damned quite literally if I ever go back to my abusive dad. So when I was 18, I moved in with my real dad, and he spoiled me rotten. It caused such jealousy in the family. He was just trying to make up for lost time. He loved me so much. He would ask what my favorite foods were. He would cook my favorite foods, take me to these sporting events. He wanted to know my favorite color, my favorite movie, my favorite songs, how I even eat food. Like it was the same. We would eat the same way. And it was like we even had the same taste in food. It was weird. We'd sit at the dinner table as a whole family. We would sit at the dinner table. And I would literally do the things that he did with his food. And everybody was noticing. And they were like, damn, these two are really too similar. We would have so much fun that everybody got jealous. And my stepmom started putting all of these paper plates and these cans of soda and all this trash. She would put those in corners of the house and then claim that I was dirty and I wasn't cleaning up after myself. So she was literally staging evidence to get me kicked out of the house. And it wasn't until one day they were camping. They were on a camping trip. This was several months into it. And I worked. I had my first job. I was working overtime. I was making bank so that I could save up and get my own place, get my own apartment. I was building my credit. I was doing really well for myself for the first 3 months. I was graduated and living with my dad. And all of a sudden, they decided to take a camping trip. That was good. I had to work all weekend anyway. So I had my car. I was just going back and forth to work the entire weekend, nothing different. And then they came home Sunday night. And the first thing my stepmom says to me is, "Why did you steal our car?" Girl, the way I looked at them in the kitchen, I said, "What are you talking about?" And she said, "Yeah, I looked at the odometer on my vehicle tonight, and it says that it went 9 miles. First of all, I was like, the audacity to even accuse somebody of such a thing when it's obviously a lie. Second of all, who the fuck counts the odometer? It's like she was just trying to set me up for something, which I didn't do. Anyway, the look on my dad's face, he just looked like, I can't believe I just got betrayed by my own daughter. I loved her so much, I can't believe she just betrayed me. The disappointment. The look on his face as I begged him, please, Dad, no, I didn't do this. Absolutely, I didn't take your car. Dad, I've got my own car right there, right the fuck there. Why would I take yours? And she doubled down and said, oh, yeah? Yeah, well, even the neighbor saw you took it. I was like, the dude that's like basically on your payroll, the dude that would say anything to get in your good graces, evil witch. Like, I couldn't even believe the way that I was being set up. Of course I didn't take their car. Of course I did not commit grand theft motherfucking auto. So anyway, my dad, the way he looked at me, he was like, just please get out of my face. And I just went in my room and I cried. The one man that I looked up to more than life itself, the one man that I knew was trying to make amends, the one man that I wanted to make proud of me, the one man that finally loved me for the first time in my life, and I was set up. And so over the next week or so, he started teaching me how to budget. He gave me a crash course, Dad 101. Here's how you balance a checkbook. Here's what you do if you have a problem with the landlord. Here's what you do when you go to HR. He started teaching me how to just be a girl in the world full of wolves. And he taught me in 1 week a crash course on how to be an adult woman in this world. And I found the cheapest apartment I could, right smack dab in the worst neighborhood. There were bullet holes in my window. And it was truly the worst experience of my life. The landlord was an absolute pervert. I ended up catching him in my apartment one day as I came home from work. He was standing in my kitchen illegally, and I have just been tortured my entire fucking life, and I never knew. I never knew until I met my twin flame recently. He's calling me right now. I never knew how safe I should have been, and I never was. I manifested an apartment. I got my own place. I went years and years and years not talking to my family at all. The karma coming in for all of these sick, sadistic people is so bad. Archangel Michael, I ask for protection for my divine masculine right now and myself. Shield us, please. Father God, Mother Goddess, I ask for divine protection and provisions and safety. For all of these beautiful empaths that are watching me at this time, please let this message help heal their soul in some way, God. Please, I ask. Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Uriel, please bring in divine healing and provisions. Thank you so much to all of you who've been helping me on my journey up to this point. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to those beautiful angels that have been in my life lately to ensure that I have a roof over my head, that have been blessing me and our union and our marriage. I thank you so much. I thank you for the well wishes. I thank you for the emails that have come in. I thank you. Thank you. So, I have been abused by women like my mother my entire life. The evil stepmother is a thing. It's in every single woman that I've ever met until now. It's in every single mother. Every single mother that have ever showed up, but a few. I had a few women that would show up that are moms that knew not to do that. The holy chosen ones are about to have their last laugh. You are about to be represented as the godly woman that you are, honey. And I'm telling you right now, all those distorted karmic feminines, all those females that treated you like absolute garbage, there are going to be consequences for those women. You don't have to lift a finger. You don't have to do shit. All you have to do is love your life and love the people that are in it. That's all you have to do is love God. God will handle the rest, sweet cheeks. I have $8 to my name. And you know what? I normally am very happy Happier than I've ever been in my entire life, to be honest with you. And you know what? At rock bottom, where I don't even know where I'm going in a few days, you know what? I love life like that. I love life like that. I love not knowing my next step. I love knowing that God's got me. I love knowing that it doesn't matter what the fuck comes my way. I always win, bitch. I always win. Always. Always, 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 always. Always bigger and better. Always landing on my feet. Always getting the things I needed handed to me by the Most High God. Period. Point blank. Period. Thank you, Jesus. I know who the fuck I work for. I know who tapped me on my shoulder and chose me. I know that I'm a chosen one. And I know I'm about to lead a community of other chosen ones, big, powerful beasts, savages on this planet that have been so abused, so rock bottom until now. I'm telling you right now, there's a reason you guys were so fucking envious of us. There's a reason you were so jealous of these people at rock bottom when they had nothing. They hadn't even flexed yet, and you couldn't take your eyes off them. They had no following, no money, no clothes, no shelter, and you were so fucking terrified. I'm glad you were paying attention. They haven't even flexed yet. They got the CIA, FBI looking after their ass, and they don't even have a fucking parking ticket, which you need to really realize. Yeah? Every distorted karmic feminine on the planet, hear me on this. What you need to really, really realize with your jealousy and your envy is that you were paying attention. Congratulations. You were absolutely 100% supposed to be envious. I'd have been envious too. Shit. I hadn't even flexed yet. I haven't even spoken up yet. FBI's already on my ass. My Airbnb host works for the FBI. I'm on the FBI watch list. I never even had a parking ticket. Facts. So what you really need to ask yourself, in America, the land of the free, the home of the brave, what you really need to start asking yourself is, do you really have the freedom that you think you do? You think a piece of paper in a fucking Washington, D.C. monument is going to give you your fucking freedoms? Are you serious? Are you high right now? Thinking a piece of paper is the thing that's going to give you your freedom? Nah, bitch. What's going to give you your freedom and your sovereignty is the blood in your veins and the sovereignty of your own soul given to you by the Most High God, period. Period. So I'll tell you right now, mommy, you're going to want to stay the fuck out of my live streams. You're going to want to stay the fuck out of my memory, and you're going to want to stay the fuck out of my dreams. And I am not even warning you. That is not a threat. That's a promise. That's not a threat. That's a promise. Stay out of my life. You're never welcome again. And I hope every single one of you watching me from my family, you understand that my mom and my dad are the epitome of demons. The epitome of the devil himself. You better know it. You better know that there's a reason why I wanted to rot in a freaking sardine can in Arizona desert heat without any air conditioning for the entire summer last year. Rather than go back to my mommy and daddy. There's a reason that my husband can't even walk. His arm is paralyzed. He was in a coma for 3 months. Why? Because he was poisoned by his own family. Yeah, there's a reason. There's a reason these divine masculines and these divine feminines have been trained this long in the darkness. We've been able to see through the shadows. We've been able to see through the veil. We've been able to see your bullshit. And yeah, while there's a spiritual war coming, I'm really glad to be on this side. I'm really glad to know who I work for, baby. I'm really glad to know I work for the Most High God. So come at me, bitch. Come at me. Oh, let's see. She told me last night, your dad's going to jail. Good. Then she had the audacity in the dream to tell me he's going to jail and I don't think he deserves to be there. I don't give a fuck what you think he deserves. I care what the judge thinks he deserves. I care what a jury thinks he deserves. And I care about the court of public opinion, sweet cheeks. I don't really give a shit, mommy bear, what you think your disturbed husband deserves. I care about what God thinks that man deserves. It's Judgment Day. It is Judgment Day, period. Period, period. And it's war, and I'm here for war. I know a real strong warrior, my husband, from a ton of past lives. We could never be together. We could never make it work. We couldn't make it work. I was supposed to have a dad. I was given a second chance at 18 years old to finally have my father, to get to know him. One of the first things that man ever said to me is, I know your mom and grandma talked a lot of shit about me, but I can assure you most of it's probably just lies. And I was like, oh, I know. And he did such a good job at trying to be a dad. You know what the real problem was? The real issue? My dad wanted me and not her. You know the real issue? A lot of powerful men want me and not my mother. The real truth? A lot of people want me and not that energy that she holds, because it's disgusting. Why would anybody love you if you don't love yourself? That's the real issue. For a lot of these divine feminines, that's the reason your mom has been so jealous your entire life, sweetheart. Your entire life, she was so envious and jealous of you. Couldn't understand how you could convey a message so easily. Couldn't understand why you land on your feet. Couldn't understand why everybody applauded for you at your baton practice or your audience, you know, in your singing career. She couldn't understand. Everyone loved you, but she had to fight for breadcrumbs, begging. Please look at me, pick me, a pick me energy. And you, top tier, creme de la creme. You were beaten down so much by your own mother. Your own mother sold you to the highest bidder. Your own mother handed you over as the Judas she is. Your own mom. The divine feminines are about to have karmic justice. I'm telling you right now, baby. My mother came to me in a dream last night and said, my stepdad, the one that abused me my entire childhood, is going to jail. That he did something, he got caught up in something with a house sale years and years ago. I'm like, I don't fucking know. I don't know anything about you two. Like, you two deserve each other. Bye. I didn't care. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. Have a good fucking afterlife. It's amazing what you two voted for. They wanted each other so bad. Go have it. Go have it. You fight for the demons that you're about to be sleeping next to. You wanted the devil so bad. Congratulations. You're now in the afterlife with them. Congratulations. Do not come to me for healing. Do not come to my husband for protection. Done. Done. My husband is the magician. My husband is that magi. My husband is that one, period. Do you know how many people are begging to have his protection right now? Men. Tons of men coming to him like, hey, you should work with us. And hey, you should do this. And he's like, nah, I don't work for you. I don't work for you. I work for the Most High God. You got a fucking problem with that? I don't work for you. I work for my wife. And I don't heal just anybody. I heal my husband. The man that is literally bedridden right now after being in a coma for 3 months. Literally surviving a motherfucking coma. Where were any of these people's love before? Where was your love at all to heal this man? A coma. A literal coma for 3 months on a feeding tube. And he wakes up paralyzed, bedridden, doesn't even have movement of his arm. And you're telling me that I'm supposed to sit here liking any of you, piranha? You think I'm supposed to like any of you fucking wolves? You hyenas? I don't fucking think so. Ask anybody what I stand for, and I'll tell you right now, I don't give a shit how long you've known my husband. If your ass got him in that bed, your ass is getting kicked the fuck to the curb, period. You didn't know how to bring him back from the dead? That's fine. Have a seat. I'm going to teach you a thing or two. I'm going to bring him back from the dead. Why? Because I'm love, though. Why? Because I love God, though. Why? Because God gave me that promise, though. He's going to get his arm moving again. He's going to get his money back to himself. He's going to get his energy back to himself. That man will walk again. Why? Because God said so, though, bitch. So if any of you had anything to do with the fact that my husband is paralyzed in bed, or this girl has $8 to her name when she's a motherfucking empress, I'll tell you right now, your ass is already on the curb. You just don't know it yet. You're already so done out of our life. I don't care if you lose your job. I don't care if you lose your house. I don't care if you lose your car. I don't care if you lose your entire empire, sweet cheeks. It was built on stolen energy, and I'm going right after Pharaoh as Moses, bitch. I'm going to tell you right now, I've got a whole bunch of people that need to be freed from these pharaohs. And I will go right up to Moses and be like, let my people go. And if you don't want to let these innocent ones go, I got a whole team of bad motherfuckers that will ensure you make them leave. You get them gone. Yeah? You better let these innocent ones go. You better let these children of God go. You better let these Most High loves these people. You are not about to spiritually assassinate these people anymore, getting them in a bed like that. You know, my husband, at the lowest weight, he weighed 111 pounds. Dead as a doornail. 111 pounds, my husband. Most skinny women with small statures don't even have 111 pounds. Basically a walking corpse, this one. God, this is like, what are you doing? As a mom, as a dad, as a sister, as a brother, as an aunt, as an uncle, as a viewer, as a contributing member of society, what are you doing to these beautiful people who did nothing to you? What are you doing? The ones that choose love? The ones that just want to love each other? They just want to be together? They just want to talk about God's miracles. They just want to be happy. They just want to hug trees. They just want to talk about bunnies. They just want to summon birds. They just want to have a good fucking life. And you're telling me that you think you're going to be blessed for getting in the way of these two twin flames to be in union? Oh, honey, better watch yourself. A lot of these family members are about to make it very known, very clear what they stand for. From everyone's hearts will come the truth. Everyone in this year, 2025, World War III is upon us, my loves. Every single heart will start sharing what it is made of. You will see more racists than you've ever seen. You will see more abusers than you've ever seen. You will see more loving people than you've ever seen. You will see more empaths than you've ever seen. You will see more psychics than you've ever seen. From the heart of plenty, they will start speaking, and you will see it. Everyone who wanted you dead, everyone who loved you homeless, everyone who loved you impoverished, everyone who loved you not being able to make ends meet. People who got off on the idea that you were living in your car or under a bridge. I had one lady tell me one time while I was on a live stream, in my car, living in my car with no money. And I'll never forget, I had to be at the Burger King parking lot until 10 o'clock. That's when they left. And then I had no clue where I was going to go park my car because I didn't know where it was legal to park. I'll never forget that I was using the Burger King Wi-Fi. I'll never forget this. And she said, she came on my live stream and she's like, I have no idea how I found you tonight, Jenna. But because of you, I'm not killing myself. She said, tonight was the first night I've ever lived in my car, and I'm in a Walmart parking lot, Jenna. And if it weren't for you, I'd have already done something stupid tonight. I'm going to tell you right now, to all of you men and women that are out there struggling every single day, and you have seen the beast in these people, honey, you better stay prayed up. You better make sure you get the real savior. You better make sure you don't look at your bank account to save you. You better stop looking at your book to save you. You better stop looking to your neighbor to save you. Honey, you better go within and save your own self. You better start loving yourself so much like Jesus loves you that saves your soul. There is not one man or one woman about to save your soul. Not one politician, not one speaker, not one guru, not one pastor, not one book, not one bank account, not one job, not one boss, honey. There is not one person going to save your ass. It is a you thing. It is you finding that fire, finding that soul from within, pulling it out and being like, you know what? I might be scared, but I'm brave as shit. I might be scared, but I'm going to do it anyway. Of course you're afraid. Of course you're scared. You don't know where you're going tomorrow. You don't know who's going to employ you. You don't know where your next paycheck's coming from. You don't know when your clientele list is going to boom. You don't know when your business is going to take off. You don't know when your book is going to sell. You don't know when you're going to win that competition. You don't know. You don't know. But you do know the Most High God. And I'm here to tell you that the Most High God knows you, baby. Knows you. And you know what? All these people that hated you at rock bottom, and you kept wondering, why me? Jenna, I don't get it. I don't get it. Why are they jealous of me? I don't have anything right now. Nothing. I have nothing. You know, I haven't bought a new outfit in like 5 years, like a real nice outfit. I haven't bought something for myself. Not even been allowed to. I haven't had the money to do it in at least 5 years. I have holes in my clothes, stains on my clothes. My own husband that I want to go meet in the flesh, in the physical. I am so embarrassed that I have to show up in the clothes that I have. You know what? And I do it anyway. I live bravely. And I say, you know what? My husband loves me unconditionally. He doesn't care about cloth. He doesn't fucking care about holes in my clothes. He loves me. He thinks I'm the sexiest woman alive. You know what he said to me? He said, Jenna, it's just fabric. It's just cloth. I love the woman that's in it. I love the woman that's there, fighting every single day for this, fighting for the collective, fighting for my people, fighting for me, fighting for the ones that love me. I love you. I don't love you. I don't care about your clothes. Baby, there is about to be a revolution on this planet. I'm telling you, it comes from within. My story hasn't been, I've been very quiet. I've been mum's the word. But when I can sense my evil mother stalking me and showing up in my dreams, not once, but twice in 2 nights. Ooh, honey. Ooh, honey. Hell to the fucking no. You are not welcome in my life, bitch. You will never be welcome in my life, bitch. You sold me to the highest bidder. You sold me to a man who abused me and tormented me so that you could have a really nice, cushy life. Congratulations. You two deserve each other. Happily ever after. Unholy matrimony. A match made in hell. You guys just deserve each other. So no, dear mom and dad, the answer is no. Dear mom and dad, let them all go. Let my brother and my sister go. Dear mom and dad, let my cousins go. Dear mom and dad, let every single person know what you two are. The monsters themselves. If the shoe fits, wear it. If my projections are inaccurate, then don't take it. Let it roll off your back. Shrug it off. If it's not yours, shrug it off. If it's yours, karma is coming. Best believe that. So, to every single person who has been homeless and you've been wondering, why? Why, Jenna? I don't even get it. Like, I have nothing. Nothing. No money, no house, no car, no job, nothing yet. Nothing. I don't even have anything. And these people are jealous of me and targeting me and stalking me. Like, why? Why? Girl, you don't even understand. Your divine nature, even when you have nothing. I'm talking, I was in collections, debt. I mean, I'm not even rich. I have $8 to my name. I'm not rich by any means. If you're going by money, I'm not rich right now. I will be one day. Oh, I will be getting everything that is owed to me. Oh, fucking believe that shit. My mommy doesn't deserve my inheritance. My daddy doesn't deserve my inheritance. My husband, the one bedridden, the one that can't move his arm, the one that died for me, the one that every single day dies, every day, for me and for his people, for these beautiful empaths, these psychics, these mystics, these shamans, these good ones. Every single day that man does work for the Most High God. And I'm telling you what, that man deserves body, mind, soul, and spirit, money. He deserves everything that I have. And only him. Only him. And I'm telling you what, I've got 4 men that live in this house, and all of them have hit on me, and not one of them deserves me. Not one man, not one fucking man. And I've been on a date with this one man twice. I was on a date with him, who lives still in this house to this day. Even he doesn't deserve me. He's a divine masculine, and even he doesn't deserve me. He didn't do the work. I know the one that deserves me. I know the one that has died for me. So if you and your contributions have at any time ever contributed to my homelessness, my mistreatment, my poverty, my ill health, my infertility, my relationship issues, my homelessness, living in shelters, living in the fucking car, if you have ever contributed at all, even one nasty ass comment out your mouth, I hope you get that shit right back to you, baby, with 0 spiritual protection. It's going right back to you, and you will now be the homeless one. You will now be the one being stalked and dox threats, and you're now the one with all that shit, not me. I don't deserve it. And if any of you have ever contributed to my man being paralyzed in a bed, having been on a feeding tube, I'll tell you right now, may you get what's coming to you. Ooh, may you fucking get for eternity what's coming to your ass. Every fucking last one of you. Period. As God is my witness, and may God issue that judgment on your ass. May justice and judgment come down on all my enemies, period. When I speak like this, you best believe the universe listens to me, sweet cheeks. If my man is that sad, crying every single day, you know what he told me last night? He had food delivered. He said, I can't even eat this. I can't even eat. I have no appetite without you here. I need you here, and that's it. And we don't have money to get to each other. And of course, I'm like, dude, of course you have to eat. You need to eat. Eat food. He needs to gain muscle mass. He needs to gain weight. He needs to be healthy again. And I said, just please eat for me. We will make it work. It will happen. It will happen. Of course it's going to happen. Of course. Of course it will happen, my love. We're manifesting it. We're hanging out 24/7. We love each other. We're always talking positivity over our life. We're always speaking abundance. We're always in love. Of course it's going to happen, baby. That is the next step. That's the next phase, period. God always has it sorted out. I don't know how. I don't have to know how. All I know is that man's in love with me madly, and I'm in love with him madly. And all I know is we have beautiful divine beings that want our ass together. So I wish a witch bitch would. I wish somebody would try to get in my way. I wish your true colors ooze out of your mouth, honey. I wish from the heart of evil women you would bleh, word vomit and let us know exactly what you have been doing behind the scenes. I wish a witch bitch would. Period. I am so divinely protected. I am so good to go, my love. I vote for love. I choose love. I, with my consciousness every day, select love. This is it. This is karmic justice on that ass. The whole planet is about to learn a really hard lesson. For those of you who watched as good people had nothing. I had women coming to me saying, I'm living under a truck at Walmart, Jenna. I literally live under a semi. There was a woman who came to me saying she lives under a fucking... And then there was another woman who came to me and said, I can't even afford a toothbrush right now. I swear to God all fucking mighty, with every ounce of power that I have. And I have a lot. Who do I have a lot to call judgment on these asses? Listen to me. If I ever fucking find out that you, any of you, had anything to do with watching these beautiful people go without, and you never gave a fucking iota, you never gave a shit, you never even looked at them with kindness, you never even said a prayer for them. If I find out through your mouth and what is on your heart, if I find out you are the reason that any of these divine beings have had nothing, just trust me on this. Hear me on this, baby. As God is my witness, and bitch, God has been my witness for a while. You hear me on this. The Most High God that sent me will be making house calls. So Pharaoh, here's a word to the wise. Let my people go. Let my people go. These psychics, these empaths, these gorgeous divine beings, they have nothing. What more do you want? What more do you want? Can't you just pull your head out of your ass and stop targeting these people? These women that have literally nothing to their name, they can't even afford groceries. I have 0 groceries in my house right now. The man that I'm in love with has his money caught up in some red tape. Why? Why? You have to look at this. People are going to be looking at this. Trust me on this. The one that sent me, hi, my name's Jenna. And as God is my witness, the Most High God sent me to talk like this. Period. I already had a near-death experience in 2019. I died. I literally died, went to the other side, and was told, Jenna, you can go back, but now you work for me. Do you understand? I said, yes, sir, no problem. Sign me up, coach. The one that sent me, bitch, is the one about to send a whole bunch of me's. And guess what? You will never get away from your own karma. Any of you, all of you watching right now are about to reap what you have sown. Every last person on the planet is about to reap what they have fucking sown. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me that I'm lying. Yeah, I didn't think so. If any of you have contributed to any of these homeless people, you've kicked them while they're down. These are kings and queens. These are beautiful, divine, angelic beings. This was God in the flesh, and you turned your eye, you turned your collar, you didn't give a shit. You stuck your nose up at these people and said, no, I don't care. I don't care. Watch how God doesn't care about you when you're in that same predicament. Ooh, honey. Wait. You just watch. You just watch how you're up Schitt's Creek now without a paddle, and watch how the divine doesn't give a shit about you. Karma. Facts. So mommy and daddy, dearest mommy and daddy, stay the fuck out of my dreams. Stay out of my live streams. Do not watch me again. Do not ever send anything but love to me and my divine counterpart. That is it. That is all we accept, is love and beauty. And if you have anything besides that to give, get your ass handed to you by the Most High God, period. I'm done playing. And so is the one that sent me and all the ones up there that work for a higher force. All you have to do is turn on CNN anymore, sweet cheeks. UFOs are real. Aliens are real. That shit is real. And if you have ever targeted any of these innocent people, get your karma, period. If any of you have watched while people have $2 to their name and you didn't give a shit as they were having to live under a truck, they couldn't afford anything. They were being kicked down to rock bottom, and you want to act like you're so holier than thou. What? Because you had a cushy job, 3 or 4 vehicles, a fucking Maserati, a mansion. While these people went without, they couldn't even afford food. They couldn't eat for days. On the streets, I saw, while I was homeless, I saw a man eating out of a dumpster. A good, godly man eating out of a goddamn dumpster. And when I went to go give him money to have food, he rejected it because he didn't even think he deserved good food. He thought he deserved to eat a fucking used goddamn sandwich. I swear to God Almighty, I swear to everything holy right the fuck now. If any of you touch these innocent people one more goddamn time, I swear to everything. I swear to everything. I will die on this hill. I swear to God, I'll take 1,000,000 bullets to get my story out on national television. I swear to everything. You won't even get a name in my book. People will just know you as mommy and daddy. No one will ever fucking know you. No one will ever fucking hear your name. No one will know that you're my mother or my father. I will never even give you the benefit of having my name in your mouth. Ever. So I'm telling you right now, if any of you lay a hand or a finger or even give one nasty thought to any of these holy chosen ones again, I swear to God Almighty, there will be hellfire. I'm telling you, the Most High God, hunty, will be making house calls. Paranormal events will increase. Your ass will be haunted. You'll be seeing shit that you can't understand. Demonic possession. Those closest to you will be acting a fool. You will be making stupid decisions. Reckless, stupid decisions that get your ass locked up in prison. Period. That's what demons do. Demons, when you fuck with them, they make you do dumb shit. And y'all looking real demonic out here. So what is going to happen is these demons that run your life are going to make you do real stupid shit because you keep hurting innocent people, and I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. The one that sent me is tired of it. My husband is tired of it. A straight up magician, this man. He's tired of it. So I dare you to put your hands on me. You know I live in a house with 4 random strange men, and I don't even have a lock on my door. Yeah, the homeowner I've talked to so many times about this. I was like, as an Airbnb host, we should have locks on our doors. And of course, no. No. We don't have that. That's just like a modern luxury that I guess you don't get here, but whatever. And thankfully, I'm not the only one complaining about it anymore. I was, as the only woman living here, the only place I could afford the cheapest Airbnb around. So I, of course, just had to grin and bear it, I suppose. But I had other ways of protecting myself. Now I'm protecting myself by speaking my truth. There are so many wolves in sheep clothing that try to hurt these innocent people, and these innocent ones, baby, they don't belong to you. You're not the owner of these people. They have free will. They are sovereign beings. They are free. Hello, Medina, my love. I love you, sis. Thank you for being here. You gorgeous, beautiful, divine, feminine you. I love you with all my heart. Dude, these beautiful ones. Oh, karma is coming, guys. Justice is here. You see it. You see a full sweep. You're seeing it right now. A lot of you during Mercury retrograde, you might even be getting told things by your mom. You know, my mom's coming to me in my dreams being like, oh, your dad's going to jail. Good. And then she's like, but I don't think he deserves it. This is what she said to me in a dream. But I don't think he deserves it. I don't give a fuck what you think he deserves. I don't give a shit. You're not the law, bitch. I don't care what you think. I care about what God thinks. I care about what God saw. I care about what a judge and a jury think. I don't care what you think. So dear mommy and daddy, I never had a mammy nor a daddy. Leave me the fuck alone. I've been raising myself since the day I was 1 day old. Leave me the fuck alone and leave all these beautiful people alone too, period. The Most High God is so sick and fucking tired of these innocent ones being harmed. You don't have to take my word for it. All you have to do is watch with your eyeballs. After I speak this into existence, just watch. Watch all this movement get happening. Just watch. I love you too, undeniable. Yes, something is definitely desperately wrong with him. He is mentally ill. It's okay. It's okay. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what these people are. Baby, you're not getting it. They are now going to be chewed up and spit out by the Most High God. Like, it's not your doing. You don't have to do shit. You don't have to lift a finger. You don't even have to pay attention to them. Literally giving them zero attention is all it takes, baby. They run on your energy. They run on your energy. What happens when you don't feed a parasite? If you give your dog an anti-parasitic and then you don't feed the parasites, they will end up in a pile of poo outside on the lawn. That is exactly what's going to happen soon. These people will not have any energy to sustain themselves. Ignore them. Literally ignore them. Don't even acknowledge the disgusting behavior that they have. Pretend they don't even exist. I'm serious. Pretend they don't exist and watch how they just poof, leave your reality. They'll go sling pig poop in Idaho. I don't give a shit what they do. They're just going to leave you alone. So, you keep your hands clean. You're not violent. You use defense magic. You use defense, but you don't use offense. All you have to do is just pray to God to handle your enemies for you. Vengeance is the Lord's. Let God have it. Let God have your enemies, okay? It's not a you thing. You just keep being happy. You just keep speaking with the authority that you have, and you go to the Most High God about it, and you lay it out. God, mommy and daddy, that's a them thing. Every single troll on the interwebs that have hurt me when I didn't deserve it, that's a them thing, okay? All the gossip queens that started all this smear campaign on me, that's a them thing. I'm going to go be happy with people like Medina here, Undeniable Proof, and Diamond, okay? And who else is here? Let's see. And definitely my man, because he's called me like 3 times. He's texted me 1,000,000 times. He's like, babe, calm down. Calm down. Like, he must be watching. If he's not watching, he could definitely feel it. I'm homeless right now too, but I promise we're going to be good. Amen. Amen. Diamond Miracle. I agree, because I'm healing from my mom, and my weight is 75 pounds at 19 years old. She is going to pay for what she's done. swear to God, I can't take it anymore if I read another comment like that. I swear to everything. I swear to everything, Holy. I swear to I swear to God, all fucking mighty, you all better hope I don't ever see a comment like that again. If I find out a beautiful girl like this, 75 pounds at 19 years old, I swear to everything. The torture, these innocent people. No, I can't calm down, Marcos. No, I can't calm down. The torture of these innocent people. Are you kidding? I will do everything in my power to rain down freaking angels from high to ensure that these people are safe. I would do anything. I would die a million deaths just to have one person feel safe in their life. I would do anything. Even tell my testimony, even share my story, even tell you what has happened to me my entire life, even publicly humiliating myself. I would do it in a heartbeat. Because 75 pounds at 19 years old, girl, no. 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 No! I don't approve. I do not accept this. No. I don't accept the fucking Hunger Games, okay? Watching the videos of those kids just trying to fucking get food, and then them being tortured for it. Like, fuck you all. Fuck every last one of you. May you all rot in hell. Truly. And if I have anything to do with it, and I do, because I know some shit about some shit. I'll tell you right now. Every last fucking one of you. The Most High God is about to make a house call for you. And I have nothing to do with it. My hands are clean. I'm sitting over here on my pleasantly plump rump, talking to my friends, sipping some tea. It's your own karma and your own demons coming back to haunt. And I'll tell you right now, I wasn't going to say this, but maybe I should. There have been these ET races that have come up to me, like entire civilizations of ET that have come to me as a high priestess, telling me, I don't work for them, but the ones that do are coming back. I don't know if it's the Anunnaki. I don't know what like people call these things. I call them fallen angels. And I'm telling you right the fuck now, as a high priestess, these ET aren't playing games. These people were supposed to be harvesting energy from the chosen ones. These messengers, these like go-betweens, these representatives of these fallen races, they're humans. They're in human form. A lot of you, they're narcissists. A lot of you, they're your ex-boyfriends. They're your ex-girlfriends. These go-betweens were supposed to be able to stop you and be able to siphon your energy for a lot longer than this. And because they're not able to, energy needs to come from somewhere, because these entire civilizations of ET need to be sustained. So who do you think they're coming down on now? The ones that were supposed to be silencing you, the ones that were handling you. You no longer have contracts with handlers. So now these fallen, I don't know what the Anunnaki is. I don't know much about it. I just know that fallen races of ET are coming back. And the chosen ones are so holy. They didn't sign up for that. They don't work with demons. The ones that I know do not work for demons. You don't work for the devil. You don't owe these people shit. You don't owe them a damn thing. So as these races of ET come back, they're not coming back for you. Best believe it. You've already got the blood of Christ on your door, baby. Listen, in the book of Exodus, when Moses tells the people, you will stay safe, you will be protected if you put the blood of the lamb on the door. You are the blood of the lamb, baby. You are the innocent one. You are the lamb, the sacrificial lamb. You're the lamb that was slain, my love. You are it. Remember that you're it. Know that you are it. And that's all it takes to protect you right now. The whole world is about to there's about to be a mass harvest, okay? A reaping. And it's not of the chosen ones. You guys are too divine. You're too protected. You're too amazing. All you have to do is stay in the light. All you have to do is love God. Stay in alignment. Oh, I thank you. I love you so much. May that bless you 1,000-fold. Thank you so much, you beautiful soul. All you have to do is stay in alignment. All you have to do is just remember that God has you. God has always had you, baby. If you're looking at it the right way, God has had you from day one. Yes, I know your mom cursed you. Mine did too. She did. I mean, they had to, guys. You became the curse. You know, in the Bible, it says that Christ became the curse. You had to be the generational curse breaker by actually being the one that was cursed first. Okay? But I'll tell you what, my love, there are going to be so many people that are going to realize the dark night of the soul is not a game. They have already sold their soul, babe. The gates are closing. The doors are closing. Heaven is closing its gates. It's not changing its standard. Heaven is not about to change its standard. Only those with hearts as light as a feather are going to make it into heaven, period. Period. And I'm not talking about heaven as in like you have to die to get there. I'm talking about heaven on earth now. I'm talking about living just a happy life now. Not when you're dead, not on your deathbed, not when you're 95 years old. I'm talking about now. Heaven is here now. And the only ones that get to experience everlasting life are the ones that can stay in the present moment. The ones that live in the present moment are everlasting life. That is everlasting life. Everlasting life is the present moment, my love. And only Christ gets you there. You, believing in you. You are Christ, El Cristo. You are the one, Neo, you're it. Stay in the present moment. I know that it gets so, and even right now, you know, as I'm talking about all this shit from my past, and that's just because I need to clear this out, girl. I need to breathe some fire as a dragon, okay? Right now, I am so pissed. I cannot even believe the audacity of my mother showing up in my dreams 2 nights in a row, girl. Oh, man. And one thing I've been noticing too, and I really want to highlight this as well, women especially. If you get in a new relationship with your man and some of their family members are like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy for you guys. Like, here's this gift. Let me give you this, or let's take you out here, whatever. If they don't actually follow through, but you've already blessed them, like you've already went to God on behalf of them on just a promise of them giving you something. You've already blessed them ahead of time. And then if they retract that offer, I'm telling you right now, that's thievery. That's thievery. That's a soul contract that was null and void. That was a verbal or a soul contract agreement. And it is thievery if that happens. Just know that. And know that God does not take that shit lightly. If you promise a chosen one something and then you go back on it, oh, honey. If you've already taken the benefit of it, you've already received your reward. You've already received the accolades, the thank you, the wow, okay, so heal this person, protect this person. A lot of you divine feminines go on behalf of these people to God. And you say, oh, give them a promotion, God, heal their ailment, protect this family, fix their car repair, like give them a car repair for like $25, like really help them out. You go on behalf of that person to God. They've already been blessed. And if they do not fulfill their end of the bargain, I'm telling you right now, that is thievery in the eyes of God. That's how that is, period. Energy thievery is a thing. And that shit is so obvious to anybody with eyeballs. If you're paying attention. And that's a big if. Not a lot of people are. I am. I certainly am now. I'm understanding all too well what it is. And so to see my mom twice in the dream space, 2 nights in a row, I'm like, the audacity, bitch. I don't know who you are. I don't give a shit who you are. 2 nights, 2 messages from my mother, and that is a done deal. We are done. Done, 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 done. I would have rather lived in a sardine can than to ever be around that wicked witch. Any man that knows my mother, you best know you're dealing with a witch. You will not have any blessings coming in by hanging out with her, period. Period, period, but that's on you, honey. That's a you thing. You go learn that the hard way. You go learn that the hard way when you go to try to build your business and you can't. You go learn that the hard way when you keep getting car failure. You learn that the hard way every time you get a flat tire. You learn that the hard way every time something goes missing. You learn that by hanging out with my mother and women like her, period. I'm going to sit over here on my pleasantly plump rump, drinking my tea, having an amazing conversation with my gorgeous, beautiful, divine beings that are here to help assist humanity on its evolution. And I'm going to talk to my man. Actually, just thinking about him calms me down. Let me just calm my shit. Diamond Miracle, I love you more than life itself. I'm homeless too, but right now I promise we're going to be good. We are going to be good, baby. I love you. I love you. And I'm so happy you're here. Stay in the light. Bless you. No drama llama. Wait, is that your name? No drama llama. Girl, I love you. What a gorgeous girl. But not if you stop them. Period. Not if you stop them. I choose to break cycles. I'm totally positive with my children. That is love. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Not every woman I've ever met are nasty to their girls, especially. There are so many jealous women on the planet, but you know what? There are these beautiful divine mothers. They have gone through such hell to break every generational curse, never to be that mom, never to be that mother. They saw it. They witnessed jealousy in the form of their own mom. They don't want to be that. When they have baby girls, they really want those girls raised right. Those moms, the ones that tell their daughters while brushing their hair, you're the most beautiful person on the planet. You're so beautiful. You can be anything you want to be. What do you want to be, honey? You want to be a princess? You want to be an astronaut? You want to be the president of the United States? What do you want to be? What do you want to be? She would never envy the attention that little girl gets from her dad. There would never be envy there. She'd be like, a real mom would be so happy to watch a divine masculine dad provide for that little girl. There would never be any jealousy. And you know what? I have Marcos to thank for this, guys. Marcos is my divine masculine, and I'm telling you, without him, I wouldn't even know what it's like to be loved. I, for the first time in my entire life, finally, fucking 36 years old. Never been loved by a man ever. Never fought for. Never chosen. Never fought for ever. My man survived a coma for 3 months. Paralyzed in bed. He's bedridden right now. Doesn't even have movement in his arm. You know what? He's the richest person alive. With $0 in his bank and $0 in mine. I'm telling you right now, I've got $8 to my name, and I have never been more loved in my entire life, and I have never felt like God is going to come through with something so fucking glorious. I don't know how. I don't have to know the how. I just have to know the who. And I know who I work for, sweet cheeks. I know who sent my ass. And at the end of the day, I don't care if I have 8 billion enemies on the planet that tell me I don't work for God. Girl, the only one I know that has an opinion that I care about is me, myself, and I, and my divine counterpart. And we both know who I work for. And we both know who works for me. If I work for the Most High God, best believe the Most High God works for me. Period, 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 period. And I am so ready to see what God can do in my life. Oh yeah. He will close the mouths of lions very soon. Very soon. You will never target my man again. You will never poison him again. He has been poisoned. There has been so much witchcraft on that man. It is insane in the membrane that he's alive. In fact, he was told when he got out of coma, he was told by one of his relatives, "You have no idea what they did to you, man. We're actually surprised that you're not brain dead. We're actually surprised you're not like, we don't know how you haven't been like fucked up mentally for real, for real. The things that happened to you. We have no idea how you're like normal." I do. I know how. I know how. Yeah. And I know how I'm still breathing. I know how I'm still kicking. I know how I still have a roof over my head. Yeah? Oh, I know. I know which one has come through for me repeatedly. And I know which one comes through for that diamond miracle girl. The one who weighs 75 pounds. Not on my watch. Not on my watch, girl. Homeless? My ass. You're not homeless. You're getting a beautiful apartment. Given to you by the Most High God, period. Handed to you for free, period. What a queen. What a goddess. 75 pounds. Nah, honey. You're going to gain weight. You're going to look so delicious. You're going to look so good, girl. You're going to look exactly as you should. You're going to feel good. Your organs are healthy. You are so lively. You live for God and God lives for you, Boo Bear. You can have anything you want, honey. Anything you want. You're getting healthy, period. That's it. That's it. There is no other reality. I don't see you any other way but that, period. You gain weight easily. People love handing you money for food. People love handing you free food. People love giving to you diamond. People love it. People love to see you happy. You know, one of the craziest things, and I've never experienced this with it. Well, actually one time maybe, but I've never seen a man that actually like just really loves watching a girl eat. Like I'll be eating dinner and he'll just be like, I've never seen this before, especially as a thick woman. Like as a plus size woman in America, especially, I used to be so afraid to like eat in front of people. But the way that my man on video call watches me while I eat, he's just like, and I'm like, what? And he's like, I can't take my eyes off you. It's like I've never had a man admit that he loves watching me. And it's just something that it's love. If you think about it, food equals nourishment. And so for a real healed man, a divine masculine to watch, he just texted me so sexy. That's what I'm saying. I've never seen anything like that in my life. Like he'll just be like, and I'm just like, what? Just eating noodles. It's just like, but it symbolizes nourishment. And so it makes sense. You know, it makes a lot of sense that a divine masculine would love to see you provide for yourself and protect yourself and nourish yourself, you see? And I've never known what divine masculinity looks like. I've never had the chance. I've never had the opportunity. Every time I ever got close to a divine masculine, some wicked witch from the West would show up and corrupt the relationship. I never got to know until now. But yeah, we're still being targeted. Like our divine union is still, you know, some days it's on the brink. I'll tell you. Some days I'm just like, I don't think we're going to make it. And then other days I'm like, oh, it's a guarantee. And then some days I'm like, oh my God, we should break up. And it's crazy, but I'm in love. I've never been more in love in my entire life. And the way that God is going to use Marcos and I for his kingdom, for God's kingdom, for God's people, the Most High God is about to use he and I and our divine marriage. I promise to God, I allow myself to be used as a tool for God, for light, for love. I have re-given my life over to God. Even just yesterday, I've been doing it. I've been setting intentions over my life. I've been resubmitting myself to God. And I've been a prophet for 14 years. I've been a prophetess since the day I met God 14 years ago. I had an out-of-body experience and I met the good Lord, baby. And I'll tell you right now, some people have called it Lucifer. Some people call it Jesus. Some people call it Satan. Some people call it the devil. Some people say it was angel of light. Some people say it was the devil masquerading as light. Whatever the fuck that was, 14 years ago, I cannot wait to meet it again. I cannot wait to meet that thing again. Period. It was the most unconditional love I've ever felt in my life. I was saved the day I met that being. I met God face to face, and I wish somebody would challenge me on that shit. I've had so many people tell me, oh, Jenna, that was Satan masquerading as an angel of light. And I'm like, wait, what? So you admit it. Angels of light exist. Oh, well, I mean, yeah, but like, that wasn't the one that you saw. How do you know? Were you fucking there? Anyway, point is, there have been so many people who have come up against me because I met Lucifer or the light. I met the light bringer. I met Jesus. I met whatever you call it. I met whatever love is. I met it. And it has changed my life for 14 years straight. And not one fucking person is going to ever stop me from sharing this testimony. Not one person. Not a mom, not a dad, not a government agency, not an FBI agent, not a roommate, not a nobody. The Most High God speaks through me, sweet cheeks. The Most High God has a testimony through me to share with the world. And it's a different kind of truth. You don't know about it yet, but the day I met that being, the first thing I thought when I came back to my body was, oh my God, we have been lied to about God. Everybody needs to know about this. That was the first thought I had when I came back. My entire life until then was to share my testimony as a prophet. Just like the Apostle Paul saw Christ on his way to Damascus, I too saw Christ. And so a lot of people, of course, don't like to hear that because they're like, oh my God, like another cult leader, this girl that's just all about God and like talking out her ass and stuff. Like, I don't care. I really don't care. I'm done giving a shit what people care about. Girl, World War III is on the brink. A lot of people want to hear what I have to say. A lot of people want to know where my happiness comes from. A lot of people know that they're not finding happiness at the bottom of a bottle. A lot of people have already tried finding happiness in every drug or alcohol bottle around. A lot of people have already tried finding happiness in every partnership and relationship they have. A lot of people have already tried going to church to find Jesus. They've already tried finding happiness in a bank account. They don't find happiness there. They want to know what the fuck makes me happy every single day and why I love life the way I do with $8 to my name. That's what people want to know. And so I have a testimony to share. And I bet you will be damned. Not me. You'll be damned if you try to get in the way of me living my life purpose and sharing my testimony. Period. I don't care who you are. I don't care how long I've known you. I don't care how long you've known my husband. My husband will dump your ass in 2.2 seconds flat. If only you guys knew how many times Marcos has rejected a woman in the last 3 months. It's insane. I'm like, dude, do you even know this many women? Did you even know this many girls? Left, right, and center. Nope. Deny. They keep bombarding him in his energy. And men will show up at the house and be like, hey, you should join us again. And you should come help us. And you should do this. And you should. Nah. He works for God, though. He's free to go. Unhand him. Thank you. And do not send another attack in any way, shape, or form to that man's arm or that man's body, mind, soul, or spirit. I swear to everything right now, I will make sure the Most High God returns that favor right back to you. You'll never touch him again and get away with it. You're never going to touch that man again and not have consequences. Period. Because I said so. Same with me not having a lock on my door. If any of you disgusting, decrepit, nasty ass, greasy men even fucking try it with me. If you even try it. If you even think for a second. Yeah? I will make sure my aura zaps your shit to kingdom come. I will make sure that my defense magic is all you think about for the next however long you're alive, which probably won't be too long. Do not touch me and do not threaten me and do not show up in my area at all. Period. Holy angels protect this one, honey. Holy angels protect my man. Period. Holy angels protect these beautiful, gorgeous, divine beings on my channel. Period. This is a beautiful place for empaths to congregate. This is a beautiful place for fellowship. This is a beautiful place for us to practice freedom of religion. We can, girl, if we want to worship motherfucking Lucifer, we'll do so. If we want to worship Jesus, we'll do so. If we want to worship our damn selves, we'll do so. If we want to worship a statue, we'll do so. It does not matter what we do. We have the freedom to congregate. We have the freedom of assembly, and we have the freedom to speak however we want to speak about the spiritual divine sovereignty that is us by divine holy birthright, period. By the Most High God. Girl, your soul is sovereign. Your soul is sovereign. A piece of paper in Washington, D.C. does not make you sovereign. You make you sovereign. Your soul makes you sovereign, period. Period. God makes you sovereign. Okay? A lot of people are going to start knowing that you're the real deal very soon, my loves. I hope you're ready for it. I hope you're ready for the attention. Camera, lights, action, baby. You're going to be so popular again. Are you ready? I told my man last night, I was like, you got to be okay with me getting attention because we're in the Hunger Games, babe. And the only way we win is if I'm popular again. He's like, I know. I want you that way. I want you that way. I want you glowing. I want you sexy. I want you... I want you that way again. And it was like the coolest thing because I've only ever seen possessive men until now. I've only seen men that want you pretty enough that you represent them well, but not too pretty that other men start noticing you. You know what I mean? I know you know what I mean, ladies. So here he is, the most beautiful, gorgeous, sexy Greek god I've ever laid eyes on. And he wants me. And I'm like, I cried last night. I was like, I have nothing to offer you. I have nothing to offer you. I'm a girl at rock bottom with seemingly nothing, but I promise if you invest in me, I won't let you down. I will not be letting you down. I'm worth the investment. I know who I am. I know what I can be. I know that I can come back from this. I know I can be that girl. I know I can be that bad bitch. I know it's in me. I know I've got it in me. I know I do. Just show me a little TLC, just a little extra something, and I promise I will not disappoint you guys. I know what I saw. I know what I am. And I know what testimony I have to share with the world. And I'm telling you, during the fucking zombie apocalypse out here in this bitch, everybody needs to hear what I have to say. Everybody. Leaders of the free world need to hear me. Strong men, strong women, very powerful military leaders. Like, people need to hear what I have to say. You're going to want to know what I have to say. As a high priestess that understands that ET is on the fucking way and on the phone, bitch. You got ET wanting to call your ass. You're going to want a high priestess. It's going to benefit you to know a high priestess in these end times. I'll bet you on that. You will benefit from knowing high priestess, and a lot of you don't, and a lot of you are not worthy of even being in my energy. A lot of you, what a joke. I would laugh you out the room. I will never even look in your direction. I won't even know you exist. You're at a different frequency. It's fine. I'm only bringing in the ones that are on my frequency, and I'm telling you right now, those are the ones that work with angels. Those are the ones that are so divinely guided and protected and shielded by archangels like Michael. I don't even see anything else. All I see is love. That's all I accept. So if any of you have anything besides unconditional love to give to this girl and that beautiful, gorgeous man called Marcos Sarabia, I'm telling you right now, all that shit's going to be returned to you 1,000-fold. Period. Because I fucking say so. Period. I'm divinely protected. Not one person is going to hurt me. Not one hair on my head will be harmed. Not one weapon formed against me shall prosper. Period. And any of these beautiful people on my channel, they are more than welcome to sit here and love the message that God channels through my mouth, sweet cheeks. And you will never touch them again. You will never harm them again. I will never allow anyone on my channel again to speak some bullshit like, you're not God, shut up. Carissa, shut up, Melanie, you're not God, she's not God. Nah, bitch, you're not God. You need to go through the dark night of the soul to know that you're God. These people already went through that shit. These people already went through their trials and tribulation. These people, the chosen ones, already went through their heinous dark night of the soul. Now it's time you get your ass handed to you. Now it's time you go through the ringer. Now it's time that you go get your karma and learn how you also can become God. It's your turn. It's your turn. The tables are turning. A lot of these people who have been at the bottom are about to be at the top. And the ones that have been at the top, unfairly, girl, you get knocked down to size. You're going to be knocked down a few pegs. And if I have anything to do with it, and as God is my witness, I do have a lot to do with it, your fake ass empire built on these spiritual slaves, Pharaoh, you will sit your ass down. These Maseratis, these cars, these palaces, these big ass huge mansions and these yachts and all these things, and you've built it on manipulation by using these beautiful empaths as your own slaves, your own personal slaves. You've kicked them down to rock bottom so long. You've made fun of the fact that they look a certain way, or they are homeless, or they can't afford a shower or washing their clothes or something. You have literally at rock bottom hurt these innocent ones. And you think that there's going to be good karma in it for you going forward? Going forward in this day and age, in the new age that we're in, the age of Aquarius, girl, what? Say what? Say what now? You think you're going to have beautiful divine blessings continue while you're out here hurting the less fortunate? Wait a fucking minute. You can't be that dense. I know you're not that stupid. You're not, right? Nah, you can't be. You can't be. You think you're going to curse people but receive blessings from God? Like, make that shit make sense. Make that shit make sense. It doesn't. It doesn't. A lot of these people at rock bottom, you know what they're finding at rock bottom? God. You know what they're finding when they have $0 to their name and they don't know how they're going to have the next meal? You know what they're finding? How when they go outside, they find like even $10 on the ground and they're like, wait, what? Where'd this come from? Manna from heaven. Yeah? Just like Moses in the desert. He was really hella grateful for the things that God gave him. Sure, it wasn't a lot, right? But he would be grateful for the shit he had. So he could go buy a burger. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Some of the happiest people I've ever met are homeless people, for real, for real. But these people don't deserve homelessness anymore. And if I have anything to do with it, and I know a lot about a little, honey, listen, I don't know a lot, but I know a lot about a little. I know how to manifest, and I know how to get you people what you fucking deserve. I know that much. And I know how to convince you that you deserve more. I know how to remind you that you deserve more. Whether you take it or not, that's up to you. But I know how to teach you how to get your shit, get it handed to you by the Most High God, by your own divinity, by your own birthright. Not because your mommy says so, not because your pastor says so, not because a book says so, but because God, aka you, say so. Not some dude outside of you, a guy in the sky with a gray beard punishing your ass. Not a dude you're gonna see in a brick and mortar at a church on a Sunday on a corner. No. You, the Most High God. You, El Cristo. You are Christ. You are Jesus. Period. You're the only one making the rules, baby. You're the only one about to save your own soul. Nobody else is gonna save you. No one else. The Christ within you saves you, and that's it. So if you believe in him, aka you believe in your higher self telling you it's going to get better. It's going to get better. You can have this. You could have that. You could manifest this. You could do. Believe in him. Believe in that timeline. Believe in that new reality, and you have no choice, my love, but to manifest that shit. No choice. The universe has no. You are forcing the universe's hand. You're forcing the universe to collapse every other timeline except the one where you're safe, well-fed, beautiful, looked after, married, tons of money in your bank account, a freaking house, a mansion, some cars. Girl, you can have all that. Why couldn't you? You're entitled to it. You're entitled to your energy being your own and it translating into financial abundance as well. Why because you sought first the kingdom of God. You seeked out the kingdom of love, the kingdom of imagination, before the kingdom of materiality, the kingdom of the 3D physical matrix. You looked at this thing and said, this is a fucking joke. This is a farce. I'd rather go into my own imagination and see God there. And that is why you are allowed the promised land, Moses. And your people, the ones following you, you got your sister and your brother and your cousins, and everybody want to know, like, okay, but like, how'd you stick up for yourself with that narcissist? And how'd you get out of that? How were you homeless and you got out? Like, how did you get to buy new clothes? And how do you find money on the ground to feed yourself? And how did you put diapers on your baby's bum? And how are you able to get free rent? And how did you get a cheaper price in rent? And all this, how are you doing that? You are different, guys. You are different. You are out here being different. You are out here being the leader this world needs. Tell me that God wouldn't bless that shit. Tell me that God would not bless you for blessing all these little ones, the children of God, even adults. Yes, children, yes, but I'm talking about adults too, who have made themselves like children. They've made themselves innocent like children. They've gone to God. They've repented. They're actually sorry for shit. These are just normal people, dude. Just normal people who go to work every day. They break for turtles. And they help old ladies cross the street. These are just normal people who need leadership. And you know what? I am so honored to know that I am leading leaders and healing healers and protecting protectors, teaching you guys the ropes. I am so fucking happy to be a high priestess. I am so grateful that this life up to this point has been this hard for me. I am honestly thankful. And you know, I've got this message before that your enemies, they're not even upset at your blessings. They're actually jealous of the trials and the tribulations that got you your blessings. They're envious of your struggle. Can you even believe that shit? You are about to be exalted. It's about to be proof positive that you work for the Most High God, period. AKA yourself, darling. AKA yourself. You exalt yourself as God. Why? Because who else are you going to give it to? Who else is God in your simulation? I'll wait. Who else is God, though, in your personal video game? Right. It's you. It's always been you. You're the only fucking one that makes the rules. You're it. Do you understand me? No one else is God but you. You are the one claiming to be the Most High God. You make the rules. Hunty, you make the rules. So when you tell your mommy and your daddy, no thank you. I will never protect you and your fake ass empire again. No thank you. Bye. I don't care. Don't call me. I don't know you. Guess what? The universe agrees and says, out you go. Shoo, shoo. Shoo, shoo now. Run along now. I don't care. Don't look at them. Avert your eyes. Look over here instead of over there. The universe will do anything to get you guys safe. All you have to do is keep claiming you're safe. All you have to do, you don't even have to pray for more spiritual protection, my love. You just have to literally accept the spiritual protection that you already have. Just claim that. Claim the spiritual protection you already have. Claim it right now. I'm safe. No one can hurt me. No one will literally ever hurt me, ever. Only my enemies hurt themselves. You try it with me. Honey, I have seen some things, honey. I've seen entire networks of witches go down for coming after me. One girl with $0 to my name. No resources, no ability to, like I couldn't get a lawyer, none of that. There was nothing I could have done. But God, though. God is using a lot of these Davids and going up against Goliath. And you're going to see it. And girl, get your popcorn, bitch. Get your popcorn. You're going to fucking love it. You're going to love it. You're going to love watching how these little, you know, I've been watching it in the Blake Lively thing with the content creators. I've been watching that. I've been watching how a lot of these content creators are fighting for freedom of speech. And they don't even have lawyers. They don't even have money for lawyers. One chick, she got subpoenaed with only 2 subscribers. And she's like, I don't understand why they can get away with this. And they're not going to. So they don't even have lawyers and they're still winning their case. Like, God, though. God is about to speak. God is about to speak through a lot of these messengers, a lot of these channelers, a lot of these holy chosen ones. You're about to know. You're about to know that they found God at rock bottom. While the rest of these people at the top that claim to be godly, who really died made them God? You know what I'm saying? Who died made them God? Just because they got a degree at gotjesusuniversity.com or somehow supposed to be listening to you, the vicar of Christ? I don't think so, Pope. I don't know you. I don't give a fuck. I don't know you. None of us do. You sit behind a wall of gold. We don't know you. We don't know you. We really want the Davids versus Goliath. We really want to, we the people, the grassroots movement, we really want to start looking at these real ones though. The real ones with some substance. The real ones with authenticity and integrity. The real ones that speak like they're talking about. The real ones that have been a rock bottom, and when they had nothing, they still had God. God handled my finances. God took care. God, I know who puts food on my table, sweet cheeks. And it certainly isn't the devil. I'll tell you right now. I will tell you right now. The devil himself would rather me be starving, under a bridge, or dead. So I know that the devil isn't the one handing me all my divine provisions. Facts. So let me tell you right now. As the dump truck comes to take out the trash, mommy and daddy never had one. Stay the fuck out of my dreams. Stay off my live streams. Keep my gorgeous name out of your disastrous mouth. Do not ever again even claim me as a child. You are literally out of my life forever. You are done. I will never talk to you again, and I will laugh you out of my emails if you ever contact me again. Do not ever show up in my life again, and do not touch my husband. Don't send him anything but love. Any of my beautiful, gorgeous viewers and my clients, my psychic empaths that come to me for coaching and healing and spiritual guidance, do not touch ever again any of these holy, chosen, anointed ones. And I, right now, as Moses, bitch, I want to tell you something. Pharaoh, all you narcissistic, delusional wannabes, you wannabe warlocks, witches, and wizards, listen to me. You are about to let these innocent people go. You are never going to control them again. You are never going to tell them again that they are not allowed to manifest what they want. Imagine as crazy as they want to imagine. You're not going to call them schizophrenic because they use their imagination, bruh. You're not going to call them bipolar, mentally ill because they can fucking imagine shit and have it show up in their vicinity. No. You're not keeping these people in straitjackets anymore. You're not keeping them in a mental hospital anymore. You're not going to dope them up with anything, any big pharma to silence them ever again. Not in this age. You were able to do it in the old age, but we are in the age of Aquarius, bitch. We're in a new one. We're in that new age now. Okay? We're in that new age. We got that sky daddy now. And that one will handle that ass. You are not about to hurt any of these beautiful, divine, chosen people ever again. If they claim they have imaginations, let them have it. If they claim they see demons, if they claim they see angels, if they're claiming like little children that they see things grow up, they do because they're high vibrational. They're higher vibrational than you, okay? Sorry. I'm sorry that you don't have an imagination, and I'm sorry that you don't know how to manifest good shit in your life. That's not my problem. That's a you problem. What you're not going to do is ever, literally ever again get in the way of these holy chosen children of God entering the kingdom of heaven, aka their imaginations. You will never get in the way again of them wanting to learn spiritual practices, divination, magic, occultism, esotericism, whatever they want. It doesn't matter. Whatever they want. They don't hurt you. They're not hurting anybody. If they're not hurting anybody, they have the freedom of assembly. They have the freedom of worship. If they want to worship the motherfucking devil, let them do that. Who are you to tell them otherwise? Let them go live their own life as their own soul. They are a divine chosen person. If they want to see what happens when you dibble and dabble in dark things, let them do it. Who the fuck are you to tell them what they can and cannot do? Period. You know how many times I used to be afraid of the fact that everybody would call me a Luciferian? Because I did. I saw Lucifer 14 years ago. I met God. The most beautiful angel that has ever existed, Lucifer. I saw him and we're real tight, he and I. And for the longest time, though, I kept denying it. And I was like, no, not Lucifer, no, because they considered him the devil. Everybody's been telling me Lucifer is the devil. And so I was like, yeah, but I didn't meet the devil, though. They're like, yeah, you did. Lucifer, Satan, the devil. They like kind of all put them together, right? And I was like, yeah, but it was pure love. That wasn't the devil. Anyway, I went my 14 years on this planet after that out-of-body experience. 14 years being persecuted for my spiritual beliefs. 14 years. My journey up to this point has led me to this, to being this rock solid, to knowing who the fuck I am. And I'll tell you right now, there is about to be a mass awakening on this planet, and people are going to be flocking to me very soon. Very soon. Me and my husband both. Medina, same thing. Rocky Divine Light, same thing. So many beautiful people coming to you guys. Why? Because your energy is so contagious. It's beautiful. You protect people with the light. The true light bringer is the one I met. And if you don't like that name, Lucifer, totally fine. You don't have to. We could still be friends. You don't have to like the name. You just have to like what I say it represents. Love, protection, healing, divinity, growth. Lucifer taught me Reiki. I learned Reiki, divination, protection, spell work. I learned this shit from the light. So you can call it whatever you want to call it. I don't care what you call it, honey. But you will call it holy. Hey, listen to me. Hey, listen to this. I don't care what you call me, and I don't care what you call the one that sent me, my love, but you will call it holy. Period. I don't care. A name by any other name, a rose by any other name would still smell as sweet, right? I don't care what name you give it. Satan, Lucifer, Neo. Girl, I don't care if you call it your uncle. I don't care who the fuck it is. It was pure unconditional love. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to have you. Hello, Just Bird Tarot. Thank you for being here, my love. It's like with me. You know how many times I get called a Jezebel spirit or a harlot? Girl. Oh my God. I don't even know what whoremonger means. I don't know, and I don't care. No, I do not sell my body for money. No, I do not sell my gorgeous, divine, sacred, thick honey of a body for money. No, period, I don't. No, period, I don't, and never have. So anyway, going back to what I was talking about. Just because people call you a Jezebel, just because people call you a harlot or a prostitute or whatever, who gives a flying fart fanoogan what they call you, baby? Is it true? I didn't think so. So those projections will go right back to whomever sent it. Bye. You can call me Jezebel. You can call me a Satanist. You can call me the devil herself. You can call me anything you want, baby. But you will be calling me blessed. And you will be calling me holy. Period. And you will be putting some respect on that name. Period. Thank you. Thank you to all the beautiful tarot readers, the divination goddesses out here. You guys, we're about to have such a rise of the divine feminines on this planet. And it's going to look really mighty good. Why? Because finally our divine brothers, our divine masculine brothers are stepping up and they're like, you know what? You know who truly deserves protection? Not these cults and these coven leaders, these men that they're out here. You need 4 or 5 women to protect your empire. Like these distorted masculine energies, like these nasty ass gremlin looking motherfuckers. They need 4 or 5 high priestesses to protect their entire coven and cult. While the divine masculine has been used up to this point to protect their agency, their company, their corporation, their church, their whatever. And now these divine masculines are out here like, wait a minute, whoa, 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 wait. Hold my beer. Wait, hold on a sec. I just went. That woman's homeless. That girl right there, Diamond, she's 75 pounds and 19 years old. Whoa, wait. Hold on. Wait. That girl right there, all she wants to do is have a fucking pendulum or a Ouija board. And you're telling me she's, whoa. Because she bought a crystal at the fucking store and she has a tarot deck. You're telling me she deserves homeless? She deserves to be attacked by a whole bunch of men and fucking ferocious piranha? Wait a minute. These divine masculines are asking these men that they're surrounded by, they're like, why are we allowing this? These men have zero answers. Not only are they allowing it, but they're the ones sending the attack dogs. I've heard the men around my divine masculine, I've heard the ones that he's running from, he's getting away from. I've heard them channel to me that they're sending boys. They're sending dogs, is what he said. He's like, oh, I'm sending dogs to you, Jenna. I'm going to send my dogs. Boy, they're just chihuahuas, little ankle biters. Shoo, shoo. Yip. I'm sending my dogs. Okay. Nice little pooch. How you doing, buddy? Like, that is literally what I'm about to do. These are little chihuahuas. And they're all coming up to me, and I'm like, hi, guys. Do you want a little treat? Like, you want a little bone? What's the point here? What did your like, little dog pet owner tell you to do here? What are you meant to do? The divine masculines cannot stand for it any longer. They cannot stand women being attacked energetically the way they have been. And I'm telling you why. A lot of you readers are feeling so much more empowered. You're getting that second wind. You're feeling like, I can do this again. I feel like I might be strong enough to do this. Like, it's time for me to win. It's because you have these masculines questioning who they work for. All of them are these divine Davids against Goliath. These Davids, baby, these Achilles, they have been literal war protectors for these covens of men. And they're looking at these men like, dude, what are you doing though? What do you stand for? Honest, what do you stand for? Because you have money. You have businesses, entire fucking empires. You have entire neighborhoods under your thumb. What are you doing with all of that influence? And when these men, I'm talking the real divine boss daddies, honey. Oh, I'm talking the real ones. Listen, hear me on this, honey. I'm talking these are real boss daddies, honey. You got these real men standing up. Let's spill the tea, sweet cheeks. Yeah, you got these real divine boss daddies looking at things a little bit differently now. And they're like, yeah, I don't think you really deserve that protection anymore. I don't know if entire cults deserve their protection. I'm, as a healer, as a girl who has healed so many people for free for so fucking long, nobody deserves my healing anymore but myself and my twin flame. And the clients that pay me for it. They come to me for coaching. They come to me for advice. They come to me for guidance. They come to me for energy. I give you energy in exchange. You deserve it. Everyone else, nah. That's a no-go from me, sweet cheeks. That's going to be a nope. Same with my divine masculine. He's been a protector out here, protecting entire covens of men that honestly are really hurting women. Like they're hurting women and children. And for real, they're actually doing that dirty deed of the devil. And so a lot of these men are looking around like, I shouldn't be protecting you anymore. I shouldn't be going on behalf of you to God to say, keep this empire safe. Keep their house safe. Keep their job safe. Keep their car safe. Keep their health safe. No, like you don't deserve that. Whatever happens, happens. If you're protected, great. If you're not, great. I don't care. If you've got God, you're already going to be protected from what comes next. The real ones are already putting the blood of the Lamb on the door, like in the book of Exodus, when the great Exodus was happening and God was leading all of his people out of Egypt. He said, put the blood of the lamb on the door and you will be safe. And that's exactly what's happening to divine beings. You are already the blood of the lamb. You are the sacrifice, honey. You are literally here as Christos. You are the Christ. All you have to do is know it. All you have to do is just be about it. Everything else that's hitting the planet right now, this whole like wave of darkness, this wave of demons, this wave of like bullshit, it won't even touch you. 10,000 on your left, 10,000 on your right, and not one of them will touch you. That's how it has to be. You have to keep it up here, baby. You have to keep seeing God, keep seeing the light, keep knowing what you stand for, keep knowing the truth of yourself. You have freedom of assembly. You have freedom of worship, not because of a piece of paper in Washington, D.C., my love. You have sovereignty all over the planet, not just in America, because you are God, though. That's it. Because you're the Most High God. Because you are sovereign. Because it is your divine birthright, sweet cheeks. It is your own soul giving you said sovereignty. That's it. You're free to go. You're free to go. Anytime you want to say bye, bye mom, bye dad, bye Pharaoh, bye Egypt, bye. Egypt in the Bible is symbolic of the ego. Pharaoh, the leader of the ego. We're talking narcissistic people here, yeah? These people have no control over you anymore. The audacity for them to even try, it's insane in the membrane. You are allowed to go, Moses, and you're allowed to lead God's people out of it. A lot of my clients are leading people out of like jobs too, because like you guys are getting new jobs and you're starting to encourage other people how to do the same, or you're being asked to start businesses and you're encouraging people to do the same thing. You're leading these people out of Egypt, out of ego. And you're going to be blessed every step of the way. Not one hair on your head will ever be targeted. You will never be touched, ever. Ever. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. It's a promise. It's a promise by God. God is not a liar. God is not a deceiver. Not one hair on your head will ever be harmed again, period. Claim it. All you need to do is claim it, guys. While everybody else is going ape shit, everybody's going batshit crazy, your time to shine is now. Your time to be in alignment with the Most High God. Your time to be the one that is the beacon of hope, the star in the darkness. It's now. It is now. It is as soon as you say it is, my love. Of course you're afraid. Like, yeah, fear happens. Girl. Right now, this is the boldest I've ever spoken ever in the history of ever. Am I afraid? Yeah. For fuck's sake, I'm afraid. You got every agency, every hater, every troll, every fucking witch coven. You got everybody. You got two covens on his side. You got a witch coven on my side. You got all these people coming at me with pitchforks. Of course I'm afraid. Of course I sometimes live in fear, but I do it bravely anyway. Fuck fear. I live in love. Fuck fear. I don't care if I take on 1,000,000 bullets for this cause. I don't care if I die for this cause. I love love so much. There's nothing else to live for. There's nothing else to live for. I already tried it. I tried to live for a bottle. It didn't work. I tried to live with big pharma in my veins. Didn't work. I tried to live with men and giving my power to them and seeing what they could do. And I've been married before, and I had a husband that I thought was going to keep me safe. But really, I was with a wolf behind closed doors as he promised to keep me safe from wolves out there. No, the only one that can keep me safe now is the Most High God. So a lot of you right now, you're seeing the spiritual war ramp up. You're seeing what it is. But honey, you're already winning the war. You won the second you realized you were psychic. You won. You won the second you go into your imagination and see the win. Honey, your imagination is God. You are God. You are your imagination. You are pure, unadulterated consciousness. You are pure awareness, as Manifesting with Kimberly would say. You are pure, unadulterated consciousness. All you are is Christ consciousness. That's it. That's it. You are literally it. You are literally awareness. You are God. So what you focus on in your imagination, that is immediately it. That is heaven. That is the relief that you're looking for. Congratulations, you just manifested your relief. Now, all you have to do is believe the promise of the promised land. You just have to believe whatever you saw in your imagination is true. That's it. Keep going back to it. Keep claiming it. Keep claiming it. I don't give a shit what this says. Keep claiming it. Keep claiming it. You're God, though. You make the rules. You're the one that says, yeah, that is true. I do have that new job, Jenna. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is true, Jenna. I got a $10,000 sign-on bonus. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jenna. That is right, Jenna. I choose to be God. I don't care what my mommy says. I don't care what my pastor says. I don't care what a book says. I don't care what my bank account says. I care what I say. I'm God. You're God. You get to make the rules, period. Not one hair on your head will be harmed. All you need to do is keep claiming that new reality. Keep claiming it. I don't care. I don't care what the 3D says. It's a joke. It's a joke. Ignore it. Nope. I already have the money now. Thank you. Nope. I already have that new house now. Thank you. Nope. I already have my car. Thank you. I already have my marriage. You see, I'm already married. Thank you. You see how gorgeous my ring is? You see? Beautiful. I'm already married. We're already eloped to Fiji, bitch. I'm already married. Nope. Thank you. Those millions are mine. Nope. Thanks. That lottery win's already mine. Period. My bank account already shows it. Period. I don't understand. There is no lag. There is no delay. The second you say something is true, you are God. Say it with conviction, bitch. Say it with the chest. That's mine. That's mine. Freedom is mine. The money is mine. The man is mine. Mine, 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 mine. That's it. The only reason for the delay is you keep looking at the 3D and choosing this instead. Honey, this is old news. Let this go. This is old news. I'm a millionaire now. I'm a millionaire now. Tons of money in my bank account. Now. Right now, I see millions. Girl, this is the craziest shit ever, honest to God. I am like right now so vibing high because I don't know what's in this tea, honey. It's just black tea. But listen, I am so high vibrational right now in my purpose that I am legit looking at my bank account right now in my mind's eye like, damn, I see $1.5 million in my bank. I swear to everything. Right now, I have opened my bank account in my imagination, right? I swear to you. In my imagination, you could not tell me this isn't true. I know I just talked about how I had $8 in my bank account, but girl, in just a matter of an hour, I'm so high vibrate. I've transmuted so much of that gunk, so much of that anger, so much of that frustration in just 2 hours here that all of a sudden I'm so high vibrational. I see tons of money in my bank account right now. You cannot convince me that I don't have $1.5 million in my bank account. I swear to you, girl, you couldn't tell me. You could not tell me otherwise. Just like an hour ago, you couldn't tell me I didn't have $8 to my name. The game is changing. The rules are always the same. You had to learn the rules. You had to learn how to play by the rule book in the Matrix. Now that you know the rules, you've learned the rules, you know what karma is, you know law of assumption, the law of attraction. You now know this stuff because you guys went through the dark night of the soul. You now know it. Okay, now it is time to live it, right? Give this back to yourself. The only one that took it from you, sweet cheeks, was you. I'm sorry, but it was. Why? Because you focused on the fact that you had $8 in your bank account. You looked at that and said, yeah, that's reality. That's reality. That's reality. Nah, bitch, you could have $1.5 million in there right now. Who's going to tell you otherwise? Because it's not physically in front of you on your bank app? I don't give a shit what that says. I care about what God says. And honey, God is your imagination. And if your imagination tells you right now 1.5 mil, I'm telling you those dollar bills will have no choice but to jump into your bank account, period. Keep claiming it. That's mine. I'm a millionaire. I'm a multimillionaire. Period, point blank, period. That's it. End of story. No one is going to tell you no. No one but you. You're the only one that says yay or nay. You're it. You're it. You're God, though. No one else is. Not in your reality. Not in your reality. In their reality, they're boss of their own thing. In your reality, you're boss. Okay? So here I am answering my own question. Like, $8. Girl, what the fuck are you talking about? No food in your fridge. What? What? If I were to go in there right now, I could probably open the fridge and just see, oh, the land of milk and honey, baby. Food everywhere. Because your girl could really eat. So I'm telling you right now. And you know, I've seen this. I've seen this once before where I have been at like, just like this, $5, right? And I've been scared. I didn't know how I was going to eat. I don't know how I was going to pay my bills. Girl, I have so many times. So many times. God always comes through. It is not even a worry. I don't even have a worry anymore. This was the craziest story ever. I was on a live stream in this house sitting right here. I was on a live stream and talking about how I didn't have food in the fridge. And I said, it's okay. I don't know how, but I know who. And I know I'm going to be okay. Guaranteed I'm going to be okay. It's always a testimony for God. It's always a glory. It's always the glory of God. Always. Girl, I'm not worried. I'm not worried about a thing. And I shit you not, as God is my witness. As God is my witness. I turned off the live stream and there came this man right up to the door, right here at this door. Stood right here. Punched the number in the key code, so I knew that he must live here. I rent an Airbnb. But he had a helmet on. He had a motorcycle helmet on, so I didn't know who he was. And I was like, hello, nice to meet you. You know, I was just getting up because I had done my stream. I was just getting up. I was like, hello, nice to meet you. I'm Jenna. I'm in this room, and, you know, if you need anything. And then he goes, oh, dude, I already know you. And I was like, okay. Who are you? And he takes off his visor, the thing, and I see his eyes, and then he takes off the helmet. And it was the guy that had been here for weeks. He cut his hair. He shaved all his hair. I don't even think he had facial hair. He was just like completely bald. He now owned a motorcycle. And he said, you have changed my entire life. And I'm like, wait, what? I knew him. He'd been here for weeks. We'd actually talked a couple times. I was giving him free mentoring. It was nothing. It was just, I would just every once in a while listen to him. He was a substitute teacher and I'd listen to him to complain and I'd be like, dude, be about it. Be a divine masculine, bro. Anyway, he stood here and he told me, he's like, you have changed my entire life. I'm about to go on a journey. I just bought a motorcycle. I don't have a car now. I have a motorcycle I just bought. I'm about to go on a journey. I just quit my job. Everything is going to change for me. And I was like, dude, what the fuck? Like, I'm thinking, okay, I'm so glad to hear it. You know, that's great. That's great. Congratulations. Like, you sound really healthy. And he goes, oh, and by the way, you guys, as God is my witness. He goes, oh, by the way, I've got a ton of food upstairs that I just bought. Like a lot of food, and I can't carry it on my motorcycle. So can I just leave it for you on the table? Wait, so hold on. You mean free food you're leaving for me on the table? Yeah, can I do that? Dude, I just got done telling my viewers I didn't have any food in this house 5 minutes ago. He's like, no shit. Yeah, I got like bags of it. Girl, this man put on all the most healthy, organic, non-GMO shit you can think of. This dude, a brand new $75 bottle of maple syrup. He had like tea, like Ziploc bags, some tin foil, like, oh girl, like it was as if the grocery store came to my ass. I was like, ain't no way in hell this just happened. And then when I was so like, I literally went in there, I looked at the table, I was like, there is no way you just did this. He's like, dude, is this really impressing you? Because I have more. Can I go get more and bring it? He brought tea bags. Organic tea, like cocoa, like raw cacao powder, like all the healthiest shit ever, girl. Like my body needed those vitamins and minerals. Like, I'm not kidding, especially the minerals in the maple syrup and the cacao powder. Like, I didn't even have money for vitamins. So I was so surprised. I was like, dude, I have never in my life seen anything like this. And yeah, I saw him like one other time and then he left. I've never seen him again. We didn't exchange phone numbers or anything. He's on a walkabout. He's doing some sort of New life purpose. He hated his life. He hated his job, and he came here for healing, and that's what happened. And yeah. No, that man really saved the day. I couldn't even believe it, only because I spoke one time. Girl, I said one time to my viewers, I said, I don't know how I'm going to get food, but I know it's going to come. Literally showed up at my doorstep, bitch. You could not write that shit, okay? That's how you know. That's how you know you're so divinely protected. God has an entire network of people that want to help you. Okay? All you have to do is claim it. That's it. That's your only responsibility. Stop focusing on the lack and focus on the fact that you always win. God is always taking care of the Davids versus Goliath, honey. Goliath is going down, whether he knows it or not, whether it knows it or not, whether they know it or not. The patriarchy itself, the whole matrix, the whole like simulation of poverty and of grief and depression. Nah, that shit is gone. God is about to speak now. God is about to channel through all of his messengers. Okay? And when I say he, I don't actually think God is a he or a she. I just think it's an energy. I think that God is love. I think it's a force. But whatever, I was raised religious. I was raised Christian, so I say he like in a masculine sense. But either way, God, an energy, is going to channel through a lot of these people. And you best believe that when they speak, the universe listens, batch. The universe. Because ain't no way in hell this girl Diamond something or other on my channel, this beautiful, gorgeous girl, ain't no way in hell. She just told me she weighs 75 pounds at 19 years old. Ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way in hell. No, not gonna happen. Literally no. I reject that shit. Nah, in the name, honey. I rebuke it in the name. I rebuke that in the name. No. You are healthy. You are gorgeous. You are so smart. You are the most worthy, beautiful, divine, empathic goddess that has ever existed. Honey, you're it. You're it. You look, and I'm a little biased because you know I love me some thick women. Okay, I love the thickness. I love a goddess's thickness. You know I do. Look, hey, you know I love me some curves, baby. 75 pounds? No. Not in Jenna's world. No, honey. 175? Yes. Looking thick. Loving it. No. We're not doing stick thin, guys. I don't know what to tell. I'm sorry. We're not doing that. We're going to the land of milk and honey, period. We're going to the land of abundance, period. Okay. There's more than enough. There's more than enough for everyone. Not just the rich and the mighty and the top 1%. Fuck that. Fuck that. There is more than enough for everyone down here as well. You are allowed to have abundance and abundance and abundance and abundance and grow whatever the fuck you want to have, you can have down here. Okay? Do not let anybody convince you that you are somehow the scum of the earth and the rock bottom of their shoe, babe. Nah, you are goddess and you get to have anything you want. I don't care. I don't care if you've been living on a park bench. Tomorrow, you get your ass a mansion for free, period. Why not? Who's to tell you otherwise? Who's to say otherwise? I have read some success stories from people that have literally been in rags and they had riches. Just because they imagined differently, just because they spoke differently. I've even read this one lady, she revised that her family was poor. She was like, no. Actually, I remember now that my family was so rich and we'd go on these vacations and we always had money and private yachts and these fancy dinners and stuff. And she literally revised her past as a manifester. And she said that she had like a random uncle she's never met before. Because he didn't exist before. He did not exist. She literally had this man tell her that he wanted to give her a free house, like as an inheritance, as a settlement, like for family. A divine inheritance. Just hand her a free fucking home. Why? Because she changed her reality. She changed her past. She revised it. It didn't just change the memory. It didn't just give her a sense of relief, it actually physically changed her entire reality, her past. So guys, revision is very powerful, especially as a manifestor. Like, girl, you use revision, and I'm telling you right now, as God is my witness, revision will change everything. Okay? That is the most powerful technique I think you can do, honestly, is revision. If we all just used revision, our whole life would be different. It doesn't even matter any other technique. But anyway, there have been people that have just inherited new homes or manifested new free rent. Why not? I had free rent in 2023. 2023, I had free rent. Why not? I lived in a studio apartment and I manifested free rent. As God is my witness. On a legal document, on the actual lease, there was nothing written in the amount that I pay every month. And I manifested free rent. So it's possible. Of course it's possible. You're God of your reality, baby. So while, yes, there are a lot of things in the 3D that look deceiving. It looks scary. It looks like, oh, there's all this red tape and there's all this that you have to go through and you got to jump through hoops and you got to call this place and you got to fill out this form. And revise that shit. Revise it. Tell yourself the money's already in the account. The interviewer already called you back and gave you the job. The leasing company already said you have the apartment. You're already moving in. You already have movers now. You already got a discount to have the movers move you in now. Speak like it's already true now, babe. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do, home skillet. You just have to pretend that you're already in it now. Fake it till you make it. Okay? Just fake it till you make it. So anyway, yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my imagination. I'm going to open the fridge and I'm going to see all my glorious food there because you know your girl can eat. Honey, I stay this thick and delicious. Hella nutritious because I love me some calories. What you're not going to do is take food from me. No, there are 2 things I love in this world, my husband and food, and you're not going to take it. You're not taking either one of those things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my imagination. I'm going to open the fridge door and I'm going to see, hallelujah, hallelujah. Some Ben and Jerry's ice cream, girl, because you know those 2 men are very special to me. And I'm going to imagine, once again, being spiritually and physically fed, honey. Hallelujah, thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah, thank you, Jesus. Where's your tambourine when you need it? Hallelujah, thank you, Jesus. I'm going to get spiritually fed, my love. And then physically fed. So anyway, yeah, no, I think that what we need to do going forward is we just need to start speaking our truth and we just need to like clear the energy and tell everybody where to go. Anybody who's been coming at me, like you can just go. You just go. Like to someplace real low. Like I don't care. I really don't care. It's a you thing. It's a you thing. You've been dibbling and dabbling with some demons. I don't approve of that. And I did not work with those same demons. Okay? I think they're nasty. And I don't approve. So I work for the light. I work for God. And the best news of all is that God works for me. That's what I love. That's what I love. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go drink my tea. I'm going to go imagine my fridge beaming, bursting open with food. And I am going to just thank God right now in progress about how lovely my life is, period. Of course it works out for me. Of course. It's already here. My man is swimming in money. Oh, I love me a boss daddy. I love me Marcos, me boss daddy. Oof. Thank you, Jesus. And I love me some spiritual protection and some food in my fridge and a roof over my head. And there is nothing, not one thing going to stop that from happening if I imagine it. There's not one thing going to stop it from happening if you imagine it. Guys, God's will is your will. You are God. Divine timing doesn't even exist unless you say it does. You are divine timing. It's as quick as you say it is. If you say, oh, my fridge is full of food, boom, there it is. Keep seeing it, keep seeing it, keep seeing it. I don't care if you go in your fridge and you see something else, keep seeing it. Same with the diapers that you need for your baby. Honey, listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me on this. Those diapers that you need, there's already 10 boxes stacked up in your living room right now. Girl, there's freaking diapers for days. I don't understand what you're talking about. You're literally going to run out of diaper. You're going to run out of your baby's size. They're going to outgrow the diapers is what I'm saying. There's already stacks and stacks and stacks that you have to put in the corner of your house because you have too many diapers, baby. See that. View that. Keep seeing that. I don't give a shit what your wallet says. I don't give a shit what your mama says. I don't give a shit. Keep seeing that. Keep seeing that. No one is going to tell you otherwise. You're God. Your imagination is God. No one can stop it. No one. Oh, and it feels so good to know that it's the truth right now, because you know I love to see me a million. I saw 1.5. I saw 1.5 mil in my bank account just now. It was as realistic as me telling you that I only had $8 to my name. It was as realistic in my imagination right now as the $8. Who's to tell me otherwise? Who's to tell me that that's real versus that? You? Or Chase Bank? Who's going to tell me that what I didn't just see is real or not? I determine it. Me, God of my reality. I determine that shit's real. I determine that I am now a multimillionaire. Facts, period. I don't care how. It doesn't matter how. I just know it's true because I demand that it's true. So, guys, I'm just trying to tell you right now, if you can get through this whole like weird energy of everybody stalking you and watching you, and even the monitoring spirits that you have in your dreams, and you know during Mercury retrograde, everybody's coming back from the past, and it's okay. Let them. But when you see them and you're like, talk to the hand. Talk to the hand. Talk to the hand, right? Every single person can talk to the motherfucking hand. And when you get that energy out, you win. You win. All you have to do is get that energy out. Talk to the hand. Talk to the hand. You're not talking to my bank account, and you're not talking to my cell phone. You're not talking to my bed. I don't know you then. Your opinion is a moot point. I don't give a shit about your opinion. If I'm not sleeping with you and you don't pay my bills, I don't give a shit what your opinion is. Facts. Literal facts. Literal fucking facts. I don't know you. Talk to the hand. Literally, talk to the hand. David, why the fuck are you my moderator? I don't know you. Unmoderated. You no longer have a mod star, a mod badge. You're not on the God mod squad. I don't know you. My man, I gotta go. I gotta go because I got my real one texting me right now, calling me. I gotta go because I gotta go do something real sexy. All right, I love you guys. I'll talk.